Good morning from a very sunny Birmingham University for some IBSA World Games action. It is the Women's Blind Football Day 6 of this competition, and the group stages have been completed. We are into the place playoff positions, and today's game is the 7th place playoff between England and Germany. Alongside me, as he has been all week, is Dixie Dean, as we get set for the national anthems here.
Please rise, if you're able, for the national anthem of England.
Save our gracious King, long live our noble King, God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King.
Please remain standing, if you're able, for the national anthem of Germany.
So the pre-match anthems are complete, and we're almost ready to get going here. But before we do, it's time to take a look at today's teams, starting with the hosts, England. In goal, number 13, Katie Christopher. Joining her is in the outfield is number 2, Selena Prieto. Number 4, Ayman Hafiz. Number 7, Wutsia Virvantovic. And up front, number 9, the captain, Samantha Goff. On the bench for England, number 1, the sub-keeper, Megan Brearley. Number 3, Natasha Mead. Number 5, Alice Hopkins. And number 11, Emma Stead. Their coach is Michelle Wilcock, and the guide is Tony Larkin. Now it's time to take a look at Germany today. Number 1 in goal for Germany is Svenja Bartels. Number 4, Alyssa Rudy. Number 6, Jana Markat, the captain. Number 7, Matilda Mass. And number 8, Jenny Dabelstein. On the bench for Germany today, number 5, Marie Jurgens, the reserve goalkeeper. Number 3, Melissa Portraz. Number 9, Amira Schwartz. And number 11, Katja Loeffler. The coach is Sven Gronau, and their guide is Karin Liedecker. So in terms of changes from their last games, Germany are unchanged from their draw against India on Friday, Meanwhile, England make one change from their goalless draw against Sweden on Thursday. And alongside me is Dixie Dean. So, Dixie, we've got two teams here who haven't scored all tournament. At least we do have penalties later, worst case scenario, so we're definitely going to see a goal from somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. We will see a goal. It's not for the want of trying. These two teams haven't scored. They've tried their hardest to get into a good position to score, and have just failed in that last attempt. The final strike on goal has not been quite good enough. But as you rightly say, we will definitely, we can guarantee it, see a goal or two today, be it from the penalty spot or open play. Hopefully it's from open play and it's in the normal time, and we don't have to go to the dreaded penalties, because England versus Germany penalties don't usually work out very well for the English today. But hopefully, the girls, we said in previous commentaries, now the European girls have only been playing for 2 or 3 years, no length of time at all, and it takes quite some time to get up to speed, whereas the South Americans have probably been playing for about 5 or 6 years, and it certainly shows in their performances.
Yeah, so as you said, hopefully we will see some goals in this fixture, but even if we don't, we do have a full slate of games to bring you today here at the very sunny Birmingham University. So the first game today is this 7th place women's playoff between England and Germany. Then at 10:30 we have the 5th place playoff between Morocco and Austria. And then at 12:30 we switch to the men's competition with action from Group A, with first Japan against Turkey. Then at 2:30 Italy take on Thailand. Then later this afternoon we have England against China from Group B. And finally at 6:30 we have Germany against Argentina rounding out the day. So another full slate of action. Any particular games there that you're really looking forward to today, Dixie?
Yeah, looking at that third game, Japan versus Turkey, I think that's going to be a bit of a cracker. Yeah, looking at them all really, there's something on them all, and Italy, Thailand, that should be a good game. Italy, performed very well so far, and the Thai team is young and energetic. England, China, England need to do something in this game. This is their final chance. They've got to push for a win against China, who were really, really impressive against, I think it was Argentina. Then you've got the Germans versus the Argentines in the last game. So something on all of them. So it's going to be for a good day, I think.
Yeah, very important day, obviously. The beginning of the playoff games in the women's competition, and then the final round of group games in Groups A and B of the men's competitions. We're just about ready to get going here. The officials are just checking the eye shades of the England players. The officials today, by the way, are Hilary Ramirez, Natalia Molina, Atika Russley, Matt Winton, Alexandros Champis is your scorer, and Luis Oliveros is your timekeeper. England are in their light blue change strip with dark blue trim. Germany in the more traditional white tops and black shorts. Officials just making their final checks here. England will be kicking off, going from right to left. Germany kicking from left to right. Will be Ayman Hafiz, set up just behind her captain Samantha Goff here at the kickoff. You can hear the guide Tony Larkin there giving some nice early loud instructions to his players. He's been very vocal this week, Tony, behind the goal.
Yeah, Tony, you got to laugh. He's been warned so many times about coaching out of his third, honestly. He does push the boundaries a tad or two, but so far he's got away with it. So, yeah, I expect he'll carry on.
He will indeed, and he'll be hoping to see his side score a goal today as we get underway in the opening game here of day 6 of the women's blind football competition. And Samantha Goff can't quite keep that one in, so Germany will have a goal kick here. Early touch for Svenja Bartels. She throws the ball out to her right-hand side board towards Jenny Darbelstein. who controls that and is taking it along the boards, now bringing it infield. Closely marshalled by Samantha Goff, who wins that back for England. She's run into a bit of German traffic here. Turns well though, and now moves into some space towards her left. Just losing the ball here, and obviously that is something that is quite difficult when you can't hear, when the ball stops rattling for these blind players, and it is still, as Samantha Goff goes through here, goes down, nothing given.
Yeah, it was good improvisation there from Samantha. She'd had a good run, got into the box and took a tumble, then managed to flick the ball up as she was on the floor, and it headed goalwards. Obviously it was an easy save from the keeper, but it's a good bit of improvisation, and I think we got the ball's out at this end. It's a goal clearance. Yeah,
and we've seen Samantha Goff's perseverance and strength throughout this week. She really has been probably one of the hardest working players in either the women's or the men's competition. Unfortunately missed that 8-metre penalty against Morocco, but she has really had an outstanding week.
Yeah, she's been the star player for England, in my opinion. And I must admit, England have changed their formation somewhat, because the first two games that Samantha was playing up front, and she now seems to be playing in the middle park, and Ayman Nafis is the lone striker. Good move, because Samantha's particularly good on the ball, and in that midfield position she's going to get more opportunities to get hold of the ball.
Yeah, and just as you said, there she was on the ball and passes out to Ayman Hafiz. He's just lost it here. She's battling hard to try and win it back though. As Germany now come away with it up the boards. Jenny Darbelstein on the ball. Yeah, so it does look like a slight change of formation for England in a search for a goal. Obviously results necessarily haven't gone their way this tournament, but they will be hoping to change that today as Germany come away with it upfield now. It's the number 6, the captain, Jana Markat. He's battling away hard here. Vera Vantovic is fighting away to win it back though for England. Her defence has been excellent all week. She's really been a stalwart at the back, and Samantha Goff calmly wins that back and plays it back to Katie Christopher, who launches that upfield, looking for Ayman Hafiz, who can't quite bring that under control. Goal kick to Germany.
Yeah, I think it's going to work a lot better with Samantha in the midfield area. She is, she's a busy player, and I think England need her on the ball in that particular position. She's going to get many more touches than what she would when she's playing up front.
Yeah, England's best chance to win this game is to get her on the ball as much as possible, and she's fighting to win it back once again here. Darbelstein has it. Quite a few early touches for her. She takes it back towards the middle of the park. Hands it off to Alyssa Rudy, who turns and beats Samantha Goff. Good control here from Rudy, but that's a... Well, the referees have blown their whistle. She's run into Selena Prieto there, and she has gone down clutching her face. Hopefully she is okay.
Just looking at the replay here. It was a nasty clash.
Nasty clash of heads there, it looks like, between Prieto and Rudy.
Can't quite make out what the referees have decided will be the outcome, but looking at the England players, I think they're going to get a free kick.
They are setting up a wall, so it does look like it's going to be a free kick to Germany.
So I would suggest there was a no voy from the English defender.
A German physio just taking Rudy to the sidelines just to check on her, but it will be a free kick to Germany, just inside the 8-metre penalty spot.
Yeah, this is a really good area. She's 7 metres from goal, smack bang in the middle of the area, and the wall is set up covering the left-hand post. Ooh, they all nearly started on the buzzer. The buzzer is not a start sign; it's just to indicate substitutions or timeouts. So the wall covering the left-hand side of Katie Christopher's goal, and she's covering the right-hand side.
Yeah, so an early substitution here. Rudy is going off for Germany, and she's being replaced by Amira Schwartz, who comes on. It's going to be the German captain Jana Marquardt over the free kick. And Schwartz is coming to join her over that free kick. So a good chance here for Germany to open the scoring. 11.5 minutes to play in the first half here. Germany just getting instructions from their guide. You'll see the guides tapping the posts on free kicks just so they know where the goals are. Here we go, a high shot, and that is, well, just over.
Yeah, well done, Katie Christopher. She kept on her toes, and it was heading for the top corner, and she's sprung up to her right-hand side and pushed it over the bar. So, yeah, well done. Good effort by the Germans, that, and nice to see a free kick going in on target.
Yeah, well pushed over in the end by Katie Christopher. Caused her a little bit of issue, that high free kick. We haven't seen many balls aimed high this week, and certainly the women's competition. So, corner to Germany, and that's crossed high into the box. Hafiz does well to defend it for England, and she'll bring it away here. Being hassled by the German number 9 Schwartz, who wins it back though.
Still battling on the attacking third line now, and Samantha Goff's picked it up just right in front of us.
Yeah, that's a lovely turn from Samantha Goff to get her out of trouble by her own corner flag, and she brings this upfield with pace. This is the best of Samantha Goff. We've seen this all week as she drives forward. One end of the pitch to the other. Now by the German corner flag, and she has won a corner. That is excellent from Samantha Goff.
Yeah, that's a great run. She's run, well, probably 35 metres with the ball at her feet, deep from a defensive line, taking all the pressure off England, and she's gone and won them a corner. Yeah, well done, Samantha.
Yeah, excellent play there, demonstrating her close control and speed on the ball. Corner for England, and referee is just blowing a whistle again here. It looks like it might be a reset.
Yeah, I think the German wall broke a little bit early, so she's giving it against England. The only thing I can suggest has happened there, someone's double touched it. The player behind just usually rolls the ball forward for the player in front to run off, and if the player behind hasn't touched the ball and the player in front just runs off with it, they're obviously going to double touch it, which would be an indirect free kick, which is what she's given.
So indirect free kick to Germany, and they will bring it away from their own goal and upfield. Schwartz now trying to bring it under control. She's got Prieto for company. They're battling away hard, ball just behind them. Schwartz now has it under control and fires. And that's a just wide of Katie Christopher's right-hand post. A good effort there from Schwartz.
Yeah, it's a good effort. As I say, when the ball goes dead, it's really, really difficult because, as you've already alluded to, Alex, with the bearings in the ball, if the ball's not rolling, it's not making a noise, and that's when it becomes virtually impossible for the players to locate the ball.
Yeah, obviously those ball bearings helping them locate when the ball does move, as Germany are back on the ball again here. Jenny Dabelstein brings it forward down the left-hand board. She's got Eamon Hafiz for company there, and decides to play it back. Out of trouble to her captain, Jana Marquardt. Marquardt looking for her striker down the right side, and she has found her off the board, and it's another effort for Schwartz. It's a good save first time from Katie Christopher, and the second effort goes wide.
Yeah, the two girls at the back for England need to sharpen up a little bit. They're a little bit slow to react to the ball, and they need to sharpen themselves up a bit. As Germany going to get a goal here.
Yeah, and England give the ball away. Germany on the attack once more. Schwartz, she's been very lively since coming on early here. Lots of ball for Germany early and quite a few shots. Edging closer to breaking the deadlock here. But that's well won back by England as they push Germany back, and Virvantovic is now on the ball. Virvantovic battling away against two German defenders on the boards. That's a good tackle, and both players go down. Good strong 50-50 challenge, but Schwartz has come out with it. She brings this forward for Germany, now bearing down on goal. Prieto does well. Although the referee has given that a corner, I'm not so sure about that decision.
Well, it's a game of opinions, isn't it? Yeah, so the referee's given a corner, and, well, all I can say is she's 10 yards closer to the ball than what we are.
Thought Selena Prieto did well there.
Yeah,
she stood her ground. It seemed to bounce off her and then back on to Schwartz, but the referee does give a corner to Germany, so it'll be Schwartz and her captain, Marcat, over this one.
Yeah, let's hope nothing comes from this. It will be quite controversial.
Controversy in an England-Germany game, never. Schwartz takes the corner into the area, and that goes right across the face of goal, and here is a chance for Darbelstein. She can't quite get her shot away, and Samantha Goff does well to win that back and get England out of quite a tricky situation there, as Goff brings it upfield once again for England. She's been very good at switching the play from one end to the other. Now cuts back in field onto that right foot.
Yeah, to be honest, Alex, it's Samantha Goff versus Germany, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot for her to do at the minute, as she's got Germans following her all over the pitch at the minute. But she's doing well, continues to get past them. She's gone past Schwartz there. Now goes to her left with a slight miscontrol there as it hits her heel. And now it's the turn of the German number 9 to run at England's defence. And that unfortunately just rolls all the way through to Katie Christopher, who can bring that in comfortably for England. She distributes out to her right. Virvantovic on the ball. Cross field, looking for Hafiz, but she's put too much on that. That'll be a goal kick to Germany.
And we've got 6.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, still 0-0 in this first half, but we have had some chances. So for two sides who are yet to find their first goal in this competition, showing signs that that deadlock may be broken. Virvantovic brings it along the right-hand side board here. She's got two German defenders for company. But turns well and brings that out brilliantly.
Yeah, she's done really well there. She had two Germans, as you say, for company, right tight on the board, and she spun around and got herself out of a sticky situation.
Yeah, from one board to the other. She's now on the left-hand board, and she's turned well again there. Goes down, no whistle. But she's battling away hard to win it back from Schwartz, and she has done. Got a lot of work to do, though. All four German defenders near her. And they have indeed won it back. Numbers prevail there for Germany at the back. Schwartz brings it away almost up to halfway. Hafiz and Virvantovic working hard to win it back for England. Hafiz doing well against both Darbelstein and Schwartz there, and Darbelstein now has the ball. She brings it away, but Hafiz once again hassling the German defenders, and she's won that ball back. Good play from the England number 4 up front today. See the referee just putting her hand up there and signalling 1 and then 2. so the ball has to be moving. And she has now blown her whistle. That's a free kick to Germany.
Yeah, there's a bit of holding going on there. A couple of arms are wrapped around each other. Yeah, just to expand on that, Alex, when the player's got the ball, they can stop it, which is a good tactic, but they can only keep it still under their foot for 4 seconds. If they fail to move the ball after 4 seconds, it's an indirect free kick to the opposition.
Yeah, so another substitution here for Germany. The number 3, Melissa Portraz, comes on. That free kick is going to go all the way through to England's goalkeeper. It's distributed up to the right, looking for Vivantovic. As the hooter goes.
There's been a timeout called by England.
Yeah.
England are in possession of the ball. You can only call a timeout when you're in possession of the ball. So England have got a corner. It's their possession. So they're coming across for a little drinks break, and a few instructions will be passed on to them, I would think.
Yeah, talk things over. A good chance for England here. They've been under a fair bit of German pressure early, but they've now got a corner here with just over 4 minutes to go in this first half. So a good chance to open the scoring.
Yeah, they're making a substitution as well. Tash Mead's coming on, and Ayman Hassif is departing.
Yeah, Fees has worked very hard up front on her own. She has at times been a little bit lost for support though. So Mead comes on in her place.
Yeah, just watching them, there's individual moments of really good stuff, and they just need to, if they could stitch those good bits of play together, we could get a really good move. But they seem to have, there's 2 or 3 good things, then the third thing is falls down and they lose the ball, and we just need to stitch all those good little parts of their game together, and they're not going to be far away. And I'm sure if these girls can stick together over the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to see a completely different England team. And I do know they're so enthusiastic and they so want to play for their country, and they're so proud, and their parents are so proud of them, that they'll keep working hard to progress in the game. So they're, as I say, they're working hard.
Yeah, you say the women's game is in its infancy in this country, but these players have come on leaps and bounds already, and the only way is up from here.
Yeah, exactly right, Alex.
Goff on the ball, now turns right, bearing down on goal. She's going to take a strike, but the ball was out already, and she has actually just run into the net there.
Yeah, again, this is why it's important that the guides are listened to. They're there not only to help the players locate themselves for shooting and passing and everything else, but they're there for safety. If the guide says behind the goal, stop, you stop, because there's obviously a problem. And Samantha's just clattered into the side netting.
Yeah, and we saw there a perfect example of what you were saying. Some good bits from England, a lovely turn from Samantha Goff, but then not quite finding that finish. Ball being battled over on the halfway line here. Vivantovic is battling away hard. She has done all week actually at the back for England. And she's won the ball back there. Off Schwartz. Brings it along to the right hand side board. Makes a nice turn. Now cuts up in field. She's run into German traffic, but looks like she's won a free kick that.
Is it Levantovic? And is that how you pronounce it? She's got a bit of fire about her in the game the other day. She's turned and read up against the player when she's been fouled, and there was a little bit of that there again. She got fouled, and she's turned and she's given the German player a little bit of a piece of her mind, saying, "Well, don't you be doing that again? I'm not liking that," and which is great. Shows she's got a bit of spirit about her.
Yeah, she was getting very vocal in the Morocco game, which was quite a fiery affair actually the other day.
Yeah, it certainly was. The Moroccans, they were playing with a player short and they were really struggling.
So Goff took that free kick for England, but nothing comes of it, and Doublestein brings it away for Germany. A nice turn there, but she's run into some trouble from England, and Vivantovic is once again battling away. But Schwartz has come out the better of that tussle. She takes a shot, but not very powerfully, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, it was good pressure by Levantovic again. She's leant into the girl and just knocked her off balance a little bit when she was about to shoot, so she shot wide.
Yeah, goal kick for England there, but it was cut out well by Doublestein. She's nudged off the ball by Vivantovic, but it's picked up by Schwartz as she bears down on goal. That ball just rolls into the box. You can see Katie Christopher there having to wait for it to cross that line before she picks it up. She distributes well up to Samantha Goff, who now seems to be playing slightly more forward role. Vivantovic fighting to win the ball from the German skipper Jana Marquardt on the boards. Yeah, she's displaying all that fire and passion that she showed all week. Marquardt does well, although she is headed back to her own goal here.
Yeah, Levantovic has done extremely well here. She's pushed her back sort of 10 yards and she's still battling away there. She's not giving up. Still out on the boards.
Still going, but the German skipper Marquardt does still have the ball, and she now does have some space. Passes it out left. Off the board, and Doublestein will pick that up. She's gone past Mead here. Looks like
free kick to Germany.
Yeah.
What I can assume is another no voy.
No voy there from Selena Prieto at the back for England. And that's a fairly easy mistake, but one that will cost England here with a free kick to Germany.
Yeah, they're probably about 8 metres out, slightly to the left-hand side of the goal. It's not too central, so Katie will get a wall set up to cover the right-hand post as we're looking at it, and she'll take the left, I would assume.
Yeah, so Marquardt and Schwartz over the free kick for Germany. Kate Christopher just making sure her wall is correct. In position as the German guide now gives instructions to her players. Here, Karine Lidecker behind the goal there, and now just tapping on the posts. Whistle blows. And Germany take the free kick, but Schwartz misses the ball with her effort. And it's picked up by the persevering Vivantovic. She brings the ball away for England, runs into a little bit of trouble on the right-hand side of the pitch. But she's still just about in control. Doublestein there giving her a little bit of trouble, but she's found a way to get the ball upfield towards Samantha Goff, but she can't quite bring it under control. It's been intercepted by Germany here.
We're into the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, headed towards the end of the first half here. Still 0-0 in this 7th place playoff in the women's blind football competition. Natasha Mead clears that upfield. That's going to go all the way back to the German goalkeeper.
Well, that's a corner.
It is indeed.
You can see the ball's rolling ever so close back to the German keeper, and it's so close to the edge of her hand was sort of coming out. Oh, can I touch it? Can I touch it? And if she had touched it, it would have been a penalty. So she's had to let it go, and it's gone out for a England corner.
Yeah, you could see her not willing to risk the possibility of a penalty there. Probably the safe decision, but it does mean a corner for England with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Samantha Goff takes it, brings it away. She's going to have time to get a shot off here. She cuts in field, circles round. That's a good tackle from Darblestein to win it back, and that will bring us to the close of the first half. So 0-0 here between two sides who are still yet to score at this year's tournament. So probably not an unsurprising scoreline, although there have been moments for both teams as we look at some highlights from the first half. Yeah, there have been chances at both ends, and as I said before the start, it's not through lack of effort that they're not scoring. They're working really hard to get into those positions. It's just a little bit of quality at the end of the play, which is not there from either team really. Katie Christopher's made a couple of half decent saves, and Samantha Goff always looks dangerous, and if she could just steady herself down when she gets into the shooting zone, I'm sure she could bag a goal or two. But looking forward to the second half, and hopefully get a goal or two for you. Yeah, so 0-0 here, first half between England and Germany. We're going to take a short break for half time, and we will be back for the second half and hopefully some goals.
It's fast, technical and tense. This is your guide to five-a-side football. There are 5 players per team, 4 outfield players and a goalkeeper. The aim of the sport is to score a goal by kicking the ball into your opponent's goal, and at the end of the game, whoever scored the most wins. Players must wear eye shades to ensure that all players have the same level of vision. That is apart from the goalkeepers, who aren't required to wear eye shades and can be fully sighted. Their job is to keep the ball from going in the goal behind them. But how do the players on the field know where the ball, or indeed the goal, is? Well, the ball in blind football is specially designed to make sound whenever it moves. Also, each team has a guide behind the opposition goal to help direct them. Each player is required to shout "Voy" when going for the ball. This ensures every player has the cues they need to help build a picture of what's going on and what to do next in defence or attack. To help this, total silence is required from the crowd until a goal goes in. Voy is Spanish for go, and it was the Spanish who were credited with originally developing blind football in the 1920s. As well as the Paralympics, teams from all corners of the world can compete at World, European, Asian, African and America's Championships, as well as a World Grand Prix.
Blind football can be played by both men and women, with the historic first Women's World Championships coming up in 2023.
So what are you waiting for? Give it a try.
IBSA, International Blind Sports Federation, presents, with the support of the International Paralympic Committee, IBSA Anti-Doping App, the first application of its kind in the Paralympic movement, specifically designed for blind and visually impaired people. Athletes, coaches, medical staff, managers, and the public in general now have a powerful tool to stay focused on the principles of clean sport. Scrolling down the main menu, you can find all the important themes you need to know to play fair and be alert to testing procedures and necessary adaptations for athletes with visual impairments. IBSA gives top priority to anti-doping control, being the only international federation with 3 sports in the Paralympic family: goalball, football, and judo. IBSA Anti-Doping App has external links, namely to WADA, where our sport agents can always find the most updated information, especially the list of prohibited substances and methods. Glory in sport can only be achieved by the athlete's awareness of their rights and responsibilities. You can find them on the IBSA Anti-Doping App. IBSA is continuously promoting anti-doping education to all its affiliate athletes and sport agents, not only about the consequences of the use of doping and the risk of using supplements. IBSA believes that education is the major tool to fight doping in sport. Informed athletes can make better decisions. Download the app now at the usual operating system stores.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have seen history being made today.
Such a great team at these championships.
IBSA. Beyond sight. Feel the sport.
So welcome back to a very sunny University of Birmingham for this women's 7th place playoff in the women's blind football event between England and Germany. 0-0 at half time, but we are hopefully edging closer to a goal, and hopefully in the second half we will see one. You can see there St Joe, Big Joe, the clock tower at the University of Birmingham. Inspired some of J.R. Tolkien's work, one of the clock towers in Lord of the Rings. Toby Osborne, our Robin's TV commentator, very happily providing me with some Lord of the Rings knowledge on that one. As we get set for the second half here. Germany ready to kick off. Be Jenny Darblestein and number 9 Amira Schwartz on the ball. It looks like England have made a change in goal. Megan Brierley is stood between the sticks, so she's on for Katie Christopher. And the whistle goes, and we are underway in this second half. So 15 minutes to go before the dreaded penalties, if we cannot find a winner. So an early touch for England's change keeper. And she distributes that up left towards Mead, but she can't quite bring that under control, and Germany now have possession. Schwartz, who I thought was quite positive since coming on in that first half for Germany. She played well up front. On the ball now. Mead does well, escorts her to the boards, and then wins the ball back. Turns well, cuts inside. She's got Darblestein for company, and she's running into a lot of German traffic there, but she has done well. Samantha Goff on the ball. In the corner for England, but Goff does well, takes that away from potential of going out for a goal kick. Now just struggling to locate the ball. She's won it back though. Cutting infield towards her right foot. And she's got all 4 German outfield players around her, and Germany once again defending in numbers, seems to be working for them. Schwartz brings it away upfield, goes past Mead, and Mead then goes in on her, makes a tackle, no whistle. Someone's lost a boot out there, and now we will get a whistle.
Yeah, and Tash Mead was a bit lucky there. It looked like a blatant trip to me, but she's got away with that one. And
a little bit of over-enthusiastic defending there from Tash Mead, but
yeah, we're having a drop ball, I think. Yeah, it's an uncontested drop ball for England.
Yeah, uncontested drop ball for England after Schwartz just lost her boot in that little passage of play. So Tash Mead passes out to her right, looking for Virvantovic on the boards. Finds her well. Now Virvantovic driving at the German defence. Met by Alyssa Rudy. And Rudy with a nice turn to get away from Virvantovic. Drives upfield. Slightly loses the ball, but she's done well to keep hold of it. Now to the left-hand board and passes back in field towards her teammates. Jenny Darblestein on the ball. She's running into Tash Mead, and Mead with an excellent tackle there to win the ball back for England. Strong tackle. She can't quite locate where the ball is now. It's on the right-hand board. She's outnumbered here, Tash Mead, and she's lost the ball. Schwartz comes away with it and takes a shot, but that is wayward. Be a goal kick to England. Brierley with the ball upfield then, along the left-hand board. Tash Mead still going here. She has lost the ball now. Rudy wins it back for Germany. She's gone past Mead there, and Mead, well, no whistle once again, so Tash Mead defending on the line.
Yeah, she was very lucky to get away with that one as well.
It's 2 so far, but plays the whistle, so she's doing all right now as England bring it away with Virvantovic up the boards. She's got Rudy for company. And she is doing well to force this towards the German goal. Now near the corner flag, cuts inside and back towards the centre of the pitch well, but that's a good tackle there from Rudy. And it's now with Darblestein who will bring it away. Tash Mead now wins it back for England. She's been good in this second half defensively. Rudy once again wins it back for Germany. Tash Mead and Alyssa Rudy having a little battle at the minute, early second half. Lots of touches for both of them. That ball goes all the way through to the England goalkeeper. And it's distributed upfield, looking for Samantha Goff, who hasn't really got into it yet this second half. Here's a chance for her though. She's on the ball now on the left-hand board. Cuts back in field, but once again Germany defending with all four of their outfield players behind the ball, making it very hard for Samantha Goff to create anything. And she's lost the ball once again. It's Jenny Darblestein bringing it up and brings it forward well. Goes forward, takes a shot, but there's not much power behind that. And that's quite easy for Megan Brierley to deal with. Out to Virvantovic, right-hand side. And Virvantovic turning one way, then the other, trying to create space from a German defender. Matilda Mass is following her well, but Virvantovic still got control of the ball. That's a lovely turn. And finally, Jenny Darblestein does get her foot in there, but the referee has blown her whistle.
Yeah, it's a free kick to England. As she turned, the second German defender didn't say void, and the Virvantovic has run straight into her. So it's a free kick to England, just outside the attacking third.
Yeah, Wutsia Virvantovic has been a bright spark in this game. She's not stopped running all week, really. Once again showing her determination in this one. So free kick for England.
Yeah, she's been quite lively during this game, and she's doing really well for her team.
Once again behind Samantha Goff, who's over this free kick. Just inside the German half. The German wall just getting set up now. Tony Larkin behind the goal for England will be giving her instructions as to where to go. She takes the free kick and goes left, then cuts back right. Drives forward into German traffic. Still going though, Samantha Goff. Jenny Darblestein does get her foot in though. She's been good for Germany in this game, breaking up play. Matilda Mass and Samantha Goff in a 50-50 challenge. Goff does well, wins it back, gets it back to Virvantovic, who can't quite locate it. Schwartz has got her foot in there as well for Germany. Two players with great heart fighting over this ball, and Germany do come out on top. Matilda Mass clears that away to the right-hand side of the pitch. Tash Mead picks it up though, and there does seem to be a slight change in the second half. England are on the front foot here. They are penning the Germans back, not letting them get out of their own half. Constant pressure here from England in the light blue kit. Tash Mead battling away. She's got all four German defenders around her once again. You see lots of bodies around the ball at the minute. Very difficult for anyone to break free and create anything. Samantha Goff comes out with it. Can England's star player this week create anything and break the deadlock? We've got just over 8 minutes to go here before penalties, if we can't find a winner. Samantha Goff looking to reset play, heading towards her own goal, but she's been followed well by the German number 7, Matilda Mass there, and elects to get the ball out to the left-hand boards, and Tash Mead picks it up. Mead goes past Schwartz. She's done well here, Mead. That's once again good defending from Jenny Darblestein for Germany. Although Mead does still just about have control of the ball. She goes searching for that left-hand board and hands it off to Samantha Goff, who turns back towards the centre of the pitch, get her bearings, now goes left.
Yeah, again, it's great work from Samantha, and he's just breaking down right at the very end. And yeah, she's ever so close to being a really fine player, and it's just that final little bit of her game is sadly eluding her at the moment. And but the build-up play, she's really, really good, and she's quick and she's strong and she dribbles well. But as I say, she gets in and around the penalty area, and I don't know if it's over enthusiasm or nerves or what, but it just falls apart for her in and around the penalty area.
Yeah, you have seen England's guide Tony Larkin at quite a few times this week, just trying to calm her down, keep her nice and calm, nice and steady while she plays. Got a timeout here for Germany. They can talk things over. They've got a goal kick. Germany have been on the back foot in this second half. They started the first half very, very well, but just seem to be struggling a little bit in the second half. Can't really get out of their own half. They've defended well. They're defending in numbers. Pretty much all 4 German defenders around the ball at once. It does mean they're struggling for numbers up the pitch. See here at the end of the timeout, as the referees just check the eye shades of all the players, make sure they're fully covering their eyes, and Germany are going to make a substitution here. Their number 4, Alyssa Rudy, is going to be coming off. And the German captain, Jana Marquardt, who was very strong in that first half, is going to replace her and come back on. So Germany's focal point is back on. And they have a goal kick to restart after this timeout. 7.5 minutes to go then, in normal time in this 7th place playoff fixture. That ball has trickled all the way down to the England side, and it's gone out for an England goal kick. Megan Briley looking left, looking for Samantha Goff, finds her well. Goff brings it under control nicely. Elects to pass right, finds Virvantovic. England trying to string some kind of attacking move together here, although that German wall of defenders is manoeuvring themselves, putting them in between the England attackers and the goal wherever they go. Virvantovic coming right here, although there we get there it is. She runs into that German wall of Jana Marquardt and Jenny Darbelstein, who have been brilliant all game for Germany. And Darbelstein will bring this away into the England half now, near the centre circle. She goes past Tash Mead here. Got Selena Prieto at the back for England, keeping her company, trying to win that ball back, keeping Darbelstein away from the goal. It's partially cleared by Prieto, and she is forcing Darbelstein back a little bit, but not enough. And Germany do create a chance. There is a shot there from Schwartz, but that was a comfortable save for Megan Briley. Another half chance for Germany. They do seem to create more of those than England. They've certainly had more shots in this game, but still can't find the breakthrough. Germany slightly more positive since their time out. Schwartz brings it forward along the right-hand board. 2 number 9s battling hard over this one, Schwartz and Goff. And it's the England number 9 who wins that battle. She's done well to win the ball there. And now it's Tash Mead on the ball. Referee just blowing a whistle there to stop play.
Yes, a head guard has come off.
Selena Prieto there at the back for England, just in one of the tackles about a minute or two ago.
And
also lost a boot.
German trainer's come off as well, as in foot trainer, not the physio.
Losing equipment all over the pitch here, so a little momentary pause in play. Looks like it's going to be a drop ball to restart. Schwartz against Mead for the drop ball. And Schwartz comes away with it. Has another shot on goal, but again, not enough power to really trouble Brierley, and that seems to be the theme of this game for Germany's attacking. They've created chances, but just haven't got the power in those shots to really trouble the England goalkeeper. England have now managed to pen Germany into their own half here. The referee's whistle goes, and it looks like it's going to be a corner for England.
Yeah, it's a corner. Jovantovic has done really well there. She's gone right across from right board to left board, and right across the front of the goal area there, and forced a corner.
So Goff with the corner for England. She drives forward, has a powerful shot. That's the best chance of the game for England. Goes just over the bar, just wide, but positive signs for England and Samantha Goff. Certainly their best opening of this game.
Yeah, it was a great effort by Samantha. She's really got some meat beyond that one, and yeah, let's hope she can carry on doing that and just keep the ball down a little bit.
It was a well-struck shot. Marie Jurgens instantly has come on for Germany in goal. They've also made a change in this second half. There's a change of keeper for them. Looked like she might have been struggling had that shot been on target. Vivantovic once again brings it forward for England. Those pink and yellow boots. Finds Samantha Goff, her captain. These two linking up well for England. And that bond between them has seemed to have grown as this tournament's gone on. See more passes being strung together. Goff turning one way, then the other, trying to find space. Drives right, does well, just loses control at the end.
Yeah, there it is again. She does all the hard work, and it's just that little touch in and around the penalty area that just fails, and yeah, the ball runs away from her again.
Yeah, Marie Jurgens there with a poor distribution for Germany, so that's going to be an England goal kick now. As Megan Brierley does well, finds Tash Mead with the ball, left-hand board near the halfway line, just inside the England half. It's well one back though by Schwartz for Germany, and she bears down on goal, goes through the England defence. That ball runs across the face of goal and just out for a goal kick. Now upfield once again from Brierley, finds Samantha Goff. Goff trying to fight her way and win that. She has done well, and that ball has just trickled through to the German goalkeeper. Body's falling all over the place here. And the referee's just making sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, as the ball's running away, the goalkeeper's gone down onto her hands and knees, and Sam's kept moving forwards as she should, and obviously she's gone completely over the top of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, slight collision there, thankfully nothing too bad. Darblestein now on the ball for Germany. Bringing this one away. We've got 2.5 minutes left in the game before we head to penalties to decide this fixture. Here's Darblestein though, looking to make sure we don't go to penalties. Driving forward, good tackle there from Prieto. Just passes that on to Vivantovic. On the right hand side of the pitch, Vivantovic looking to, can she create one final chance for England here? One final moment that could potentially see them win this game. Or will it be Germany and Amira Schwartz who get that final moment? Schwartz brings the ball from left to right on the right hand board inside the England half. She's done well here, Schwartz. She's got the ball, she has a shot, and it's just wide of the post. Was that the moment? Once again, Germany creating good opportunities. As we take another look at that effort there from Amira Schwartz, it just goes the wrong side of the post. It was well covered by Brierley, but another shot off target for Germany. Vivantovic on the ball. Aerial pass out to Samantha Goff off the boards. Goff has the ball for England. Miscontrols it though. Schwartz gets her foot in there. We've got under a minute to play now. Schwartz forward. Runs into an England defender, but the whistle is blown. Been a no voy call there, I think, against the 3.
Yeah.
Tashmead.
Yeah, not getting the voy in. It's important that they get that in because, it's, as I say, it is a safety feature in the game that, obviously the attacker with the ball doesn't have to say anything, but the defender does. And that's a couple of times England have been found guilty of not getting the voy in time or doing it too late. So we got a free kick to Germany in the centre circle, quite central to the goal as well.
Schwartz takes a shot from the free kick, but once again there's no power behind it, and that just trickles into the England goalkeeper's box. Got 40 seconds left here. One final chance for Samantha Goff, maybe. She drives forward, has the effort, that's just over the bar once again. It's a good effort from Samantha Goff. She's trying to G up the crowd here with 30 seconds to go in this fixture. Germany bring it forward. Jenny Darblestein on the ball. She's bundled off it by England, and the free kick is given.
Tony Larkin's just been told off again. The ball's in their attacking third, and Tony's still giving instructions to his team.
A shout of silence from the referee goes his way.
But Tashmead then, she was a bit brusque with her challenge, shall we say. And
slightly too physical there from England at the back.
Knocked the German girl straight off her feet. And so Germany will have a free kick just outside their attacking third.
So German free kick, 20 seconds to go. The shot from Darblestein goes wide to the right. England perhaps, can they create one last moment? Goes direct to Samantha Goff, but she can't quite bring that under control. We've got 5 seconds to go. This is going to penalties, the dreaded word that nobody wants to hear in England v Germany.
There we go.
And there we are. Well, we should have known. Two teams who haven't scored all tournament continue to struggle in front of goal. Both sides already had 2 0-0s each in the group games, and they've now had another 0-0 here in the 7th place playoff. So we are indeed headed to penalties here.
It'd be interesting to see what the coaches do with the goalkeepers, because both coaches switch their goalkeepers at half-time. So I wonder if they had the penalties in mind when they switched them around. They can change them again, so it'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, let's just have a final look here at that last Samantha Goff effort. Very nearly avoided penalties. It's a good strike, but she did just go over the bar. Just got underneath it a little too much. Got enough power behind it.
Yeah, that was shot with some venom in that one. She really got put her weight behind it, and it was a great effort. Just looking at the German effort, which was well wide.
Yeah, Mira Schwartz at the other end there going wide. And Goff again, that was a very similar effort to a previous one that also went over the bar. So 2 in a row there where, if you're being critical, you would say she didn't quite learn from the first one. And
it was a great save by Tony Larkin behind the goal, wasn't it?
Didn't get told off by the referee that time, at least. So teams just talking over their penalty takers ahead of this. Will be interesting to see which goalkeeper comes out for both teams. As you said, all 4 keepers have been used in this game already.
Well, it doesn't look like England are making a change. It looks like it is going to be Megan Braley in goal for England.
Germany do look like they have made a change, though, and Svenja Bartels is back out there. Marie Jurgens is taking off her gloves. So it'll be both number 1s on their back for the 2 goalkeepers. 2 goalkeepers and the 2 captains out there just having a chat with the referees ahead of penalties.
Yeah, the referee's going to toss the coin now to see who goes first.
Yeah, the dreaded question of penalties. Would you rather go first or go second? The pressure of the first effort, or potentially the pressure of the last effort, knowing you have to score?
I think, Alex, we've got jackpot here. I think they're coming down our end to take the penalty.
So both teams just in their final huddles here.
Yeah,
they are indeed coming down our end.
Yeah, that's great. So we're going to get a good view of these, and I think we deserve to see a goal, don't we?
So excellent view right in front of us then.
Yeah,
for these
we're
penalties.
Both edging across so we can see, because it's blowing a gale here in Birmingham this morning, and the little gazebo we're in is rattling around somewhat.
Just going to be able to see out of our gazebo. It is, well, sunny, very windy here in Birmingham. Looks like England will be taking the first one. Svenja Bartels has taken her position between the posts. So it'll be England to take the first penalty here. Be interested to see who they go for. Obviously Samantha Goff took the 8-metre penalty against Morocco, and that was saved. She went down the middle.
These penalties would be taken from 6 metres though, whereas Samantha penalty she missed, I think that was 8 metres.
Yeah, it was. So slightly closer here into the shootout. Yeah, so it is going to be Samantha Goff to take the first one for England. Tony Larkin just helping her escort her to the spot. So Goff with the effort here. First penalty for England. She's got Megan Bartels in the German goal to beat her. Reminder that this shootout is for the 7th place in the women's blind football competition here at the IBSA World Games. Tony Larkin just giving Samantha Goff her instructions, tapping the post, let her know where it is. The referee's reminding Bartels to stay on her line. So taps the left-hand post, then taps the right-hand post, then goes back behind the goal. Here we go, first penalty. Samantha Goff misses wide right.
Yeah, it just spun off her foot a little bit, and it's gone down the goalkeeper's right-hand side and missed the target, unfortunately.
Yeah, enough power behind the effort there from Goff, but unfortunately it misses the post. Doesn't get her direction quite right. As we take a look at that one, yeah. Goes to her left, the goalkeeper's right, but unfortunately slightly wayward with it. So it will be the number 9 for Germany now stepping up. Amira Schwartz came off the bench and she performed very well in this fixture. Couldn't find the back of the net though. Plenty of shots. Karin Ledecker for the German guide. Now her role is extremely important, letting her players know where the posts are. Megan Briley, the chosen shot stopper for England, in goal. She can't save that one though, and Germany take the lead in the shootout 1-0. A very excellent penalty from Amira Schwartz. Down to Briley's right hand side. Good power, beaten her for pace really.
Yeah, it was a good penalty by the German there. She's got it right down into the corner. Wasn't that pacey as you said, but it was certainly accurate, right? So
yeah, see on the replay there, right in the corner. Excellent penalty. Right. England now back to take the penalty. They are 1-0 down after one shot each here. So this is a very important pen. Looks like it's going to be number 5, Alice Hopkins, I believe.
Oh,
she, wow, combination of post and keeper keeps her out.
Yeah, it was. She didn't really get enough power on it, but she got the accuracy there into the bottom right-hand corner. But the keeper's got across, and as you said, a combination of her foot and the post has stopped the ball going in. So
a good save there from Bartels with her foot. So interesting, England opting for Alice Hopkins there, who didn't play a minute in this game, but bring her on for the penalties hasn't quite worked. Now, big chance for the number 8, Jenny Darvelstein. Germany already 1-0 up. Chance to go 2-0 up here after 2 penalties each. Darblestein shoots with power, but that's an excellent save from Megan Briley.
Yeah, great save by Megan. She's it was sort of a reasonable height, and she's gone off to her left and managed to get both hands up to the ball, and it was a great save.
Yeah, look here on the replay, a really strong save there. Excellent hands to keep that one out. It was a nice height, but it was slightly to her left-hand side. Good goalkeeping. England going for number 2, Selena Prieto, for their third penalty. Oh no, it's the number 4 actually. Yeah. It's the number 4, Eamon Hafiz, who steps up here for England. So already 1-0 down in this shootout. England looking to level.
Yeah, she's using her hands out in front of her just to locate the goal as Tony taps the posts.
Listening to where her guide Tony Larkin has tapped it and just pointing to where that is. So she knows where she's aiming. So Eamon Hafiz shoots, but a good save again. Down low to the right. Svenja Bartels keeps that out.
A bit of delayed reaction from the Germans there. And that's it.
That is it indeed.
Germany
will not need to take their third penalty because they've won the shootout 1-0. 2 very strong saves from Svenja Bartels, both down low to her right there. And the German team celebrate their victory in this game. The German fans making some noise in the crowd as well, showing their appreciation for their side. They've won this shootout 1-0 and secured 7th place at this tournament. Yeah, the German girls all celebrating in the middle, and quite rightly so. And looking down the pitch, all the English girls are in a bit of having the team huddle there, and I expect they're well disappointed, but their time will come, and if they can stick together and keep working hard and keep listening to their coaches, they'll improve, and in a few years' time it'll be them celebrating in the middle. So they mustn't give up. You've got to keep working at this game. It's a hard game to play, and as I say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, so a slightly disappointing finish for England then. They finish in 8th place. However, as you said, this side is only going one place, and that is upwards. So Germany, the victors in this 7th place playoff. Despite the game finishing 0-0, they win 1-0 on penalties, with the goal coming from Amira Schwartz in the shootout. 2 very excellent saves from Svenja Bartels. So Germany will finish 7th in this competition. We are going to take a short break. Hopefully you will be joining us as we move up to the 5th place playoff. Coming your way next, that is a 10:30 local start kickoff between Morocco and Austria. So thank you very much for joining us for this 7th place playoff fixture.